Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a crazy and intense butt workout using Pilates moves. Yeah, you don't really need anything, but a mat would be great, and come warmed up and we'll just get right to it. So we're going to go on 2 knees, then going on 1, lifting the leg to the side, making sure we're in a nice line. And we're just going to lift the leg and just do nice big circles going front and then back, making sure that our stomach is nice and in, that we're not releasing it at any point, and that our body posture is nice and straight so the head is not dangling or that your shoulders are caving in. And lastly, that your leg is stretched and your toe is pointed. We're going to be doing many repetitions. Just follow me. And if at any moment you need a break or it's way too much, then please just stretch it out or stop and continue when you're ready. Alright, just keep going. We're almost there. We're going to do tiny, small little circles after this. And let's go. Small circles. Keeping that body, keeping that form, stretching the leg, pointing the toe. And now we're going to reverse the big circle. So going from back to forward. Your butt should be on fire now. I know it hurts, but it's worth it. And like I said, if it's too much, then just take a break. You've got this. I know it's hard. Literally, I don't know if you can see on my face, but I was dying by this point. But nonetheless, don't forget your form. Stretch the leg, point the toe, stomach in. Alright, let's come for those small circles. Nice and quick. Don't lose the height. Last few. And done. And let's just take a nice little stretch. So knees together, dropping one hip. And other side. Alright, let's turn around and come on all fours. We're going to lift the same leg we were just working. We're going to stretch it. And we're just going to make circles again. So we're going outside and making a circle. You want to make sure that you're not curving too much in your back. You're making a nice line. Stretching the leg, pointing the toe. And keeping the head up as well. You don't want to be dangling it down between your shoulders. Alright, let's come for those small circles. Keeping the height, try not to drop the leg. You've got this. And let's finish. Awesome, guys. Let's just come for that nice stretch again. Just dropping the hip to one side. And let's take it to the other side. Release the tension. If you want to stay here longer, please do so. It's up to you. Listen to your body. We're going to come back. And all we're going to do now is we're going to come into a nice plank position. Keeping our hips under, tailbone tucked in. Same leg. And we're just going to go cross and to the side. Cross to the side. Again, you don't want to curve in your back. Really feel it in your glute. Keeping that tailbone tucked in. Try not to lift those hips. I know it's hard. Just a little bit more. We're almost there. Keep that form. And let's go down, releasing into child's pose. And just catch your breath here. Feel the tension releasing in your hips. All right, let's come back onto all fours. And we're going to kind of do the same thing, except now with a bigger extension. So we're going from the side, crossing over the other leg, and repeat. So basically the same, just a bigger movement. Stretching the leg, pointing the toe. Try not to arch your back too much. Keep going. I know it's hard, but you've got this. We're almost there. Almost done with this side. All right, release the leg, and let's just come back to this nice stretch. So knees together, dropping the hip. And other side. And let's just slide all the way onto our hip. We're going to bring our legs together. Take a moment to get ready. And we're just going to lift the leg up and back. So forward and back. Making sure that we're still working on the same leg. Stretching that leg, pointing that toe. Not slouching into the shoulders. And keeping that stomach in. And we're trying to get the leg as high as we can here. I'm letting the hip open a little bit. And I'm almost kind of kicking up. Never letting it go on the ground. And let's just take it back, keeping the leg lifted in small circles. One way. Keeping that leg lifted. And let's take it the other way. Keeping that leg lifted. You've got this. And finish. Good, guys. Let's just come up and take another stretch just to release the tension. Just take this moment for yourself to catch your breath. Just relax. You can stay here longer. Please do so if that's what your body needs. And let's lift up, and we're gonna do this all on the other side. So just one knee down, lifting the other leg, and big circles going one way. Leg is nice and stretched, toe is pointed so that we work the entire leg, including the calf. Stomach in. Don't forget to breathe. Please don't hold your breath at any point of this workout. Your body needs that oxygen to continue. And let's take those small circles. Keeping that height, don't let the leg drop. And let's take those big circles the other way. Nice and big. Lifting that leg as high as we can. And small circles, nice and quick, keeping that height. Don't let the body go. And last one, and let's take a nice stretch. Knees together, dropping the hip to one side, catching your breath. And other side. And let's take the stretch one more time, both sides, because we need it. We need this break. Good, and other side. Let's come on all fours, and we're going to come for nice circles again, keeping a nice line with your back, and going to the side and around. Stretching the leg, pointing the toe, head is nice and straight. Keep pushing, you've got it, guys. I know you can do it. I know your butt is killing you right now, especially the one we just worked, because now it has to continue to work. But trust me, you can do it. And let's take small circles. Don't lose the height, keep it up, keep it up. And let's take it down. Nice child's pose here. Relax. Release the tension in your hips. Just really taking your moment here. We'll stay here a little longer than the last one. Just really trying to catch our breath and get ourselves ready for the rest of this routine, because it's gonna be hard. And let's come up back to all fours, and we'll come for that plank. So stretching the legs, and let's cross and bring the leg to the side, keeping that tailbone tucked in. Don't lift that butt at any moment. We're almost there. Keep going. This is probably the hardest of the whole routine, I know. And let's release it down and just come for that nice stretch, dropping the hip. Awesome. Let's go to the other side. And let's release, and we're gonna come all the way onto the hips, supporting ourselves with our elbow. We're going to stretch our legs and just lifting the top leg forward and back, kind of like we're crossing. Good, keep lifting, stretching the leg, pointing the toe, keeping that stomach in as well. All right, let's take the leg back and small circles, keeping the height. Really feeling your butt engaged here. And other way, small circles. This is a really quick movement. Keep going. And relax. Just breathe out. We're gonna go on our back. We're gonna come for a nice stretch. So just bring your foot on our knee, and we're just gonna grab the other knee or grab under the thigh, whichever is more comfortable for you. And we'll just stretch this hip out, catching our breath. And let's take it to the other side. Pulling towards your chest. All right, let's release, and we're gonna come for a nice bridge series. So feet and legs hip width apart. We're going to lift the butt, making sure our tailbone is tucked under. You're not arching your back. And we're gonna lift one leg above the knee, stretching it and making small circles. Making sure that we're pointing the toe and stretching the leg. And again, it's not important how high your butt is or your hips are. It's making sure that your tailbone is tucked under so that you're really engaging your butt and your glutes and your hamstrings. And let's take it the other way. Good, last ones. And let's just hold that bridge. And let's bring it down. And we'll just bring our knees side to side, just relaxing the hips, taking a moment for yourself. And let's get ready. Let's come up, making sure our tailbone is tucked under so our butt is engaged. And we'll take it to the other side. So lift the leg above the knee, stretching it, and small circles. Don't forget to point the toe. And let's take the circles in the other direction, so other way. Keeping that butt up. Don't lose your form. And let's release. Holding that bridge, hold it, hold it, hold it. And let's take it down and up, down and up. Once again, keeping that tailbone tucked under. Trying not to arch the back here. This way we're not straining our lower back. Just a few more, and then we're gonna pulse it out. Keeping that butt tucked under. And let's pulse it out. Keeping the height, and just small movements up, up, up. The last few, and hold, and come down. And let's just grab our knees, bringing them close to the chest. And we can rock side to side, relaxing the back, relaxing our hips. And let's just take a nice stretch. We're going to grab our leg, come for a nice hamstring stretch. If you can't grab your ankle or your calf, under your thigh is totally fine. And let's take the nice stretch, hip stretch, foot over your knee and grabbing the knee, pulling it close to your chest. Making sure that you're breathing really nice and deeply through all of these stretches. Don't hold your breath. And let's take it to the other side. So now release and grabbing the leg for this hamstring stretch and just holding. Trying to keep that knee stretched. I know it's hard, might be shaking, but it's totally worth it and you'll get the full benefits of this stretch. Let's bring that leg down over the knee, grabbing the other knee, pulling it close to our chest. Really trying to open up that hip. All right, let's come up. We'll come for a few stretches in a seated position. So let's just start with stretching out our quad because our leg did get a workout. We're gonna bend the knee forward and back and just leaning back. You can go all the way down with your body if you like, or you can stay up like I am. Now let's bring that back leg up and around and we'll come for cow face, so stacking our knees on top of each other. Just wiggle around till you're comfy and we'll take it down with our upper body. Let's release and we'll take that top leg up and around and bring it behind us in a straight line, and we'll bend the leg in front of us and we'll come for a half pigeon, and we're just gonna go down right away. Don't worry if your leg isn't in a super right angle. Do what's best for you and just work your way up to it. What's important here is that we feel the stretch. Now let's just take our upper body more towards the foot. So really gonna feel this intense stretch in our hip now. If this is too intense, then just stay in the center. Let's come up. Let's just tuck that foot under, basically sitting on your foot, hips square, and we'll just come up with our upper body. You can have your hands on your hip or on your knee, or you can have them on the ground. And we're just going to stretch out our hip flexor here. Going back with the upper body, we'll stretch it more. Slowly release, and we'll take that series all on the other side. So let's start with the quad stretch, so bringing the leg behind, bending both of them, and just leaning back. And bring that back leg forward and around, and we'll come for cow face. Knees on top of each other. Get comfy, and we'll go down with the upper body. If you're not able to get the knees on top of each other, don't worry, just try your best. You can also revert to a nice butterfly pose if this feels too much for you. And let's come up. We'll bring the top leg behind, bending the leg in front of us, and pigeon pose. And we'll just take it down first. And now let's bring our upper body up. And we'll take it more towards the foot, going down. Let's come up and we'll tuck our foot under, sitting on the heel, hip square, and we'll stretch out that hip flexor. Wherever your arms are, it's totally fine. And if you want to increase the stretch, really feeling it more in your hip flexor, just lean back with the upper body. Alright guys, release, and you're done for today. I hope you guys liked that routine, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!